Steeler Nation, welcome back to the Steeler Weight Show. First off, happy Mother's Day to everyone, and happy Mother's Day to all those motherfuckers that I hold in such high esteem. Fans of this great team. Rookie minicamp is ending today, and I am living my best life. I hope you are too. Springtime in Southwest Michigan is beautiful. I have yard work to do, and hostas are growing up nice. But I wanted to feeling pretty content about a lot of things with Steeler Nation right now. I think Omar Khan is doing like some very, very quiet. We are hunting sleepers. I don't know. All this talk about the wide receiver too, and all this money needs to be spent. We've already talked about. I mean, if you are something besides just an ignorant fan, you know that Arthur Smith doesn't necessarily. Please press a like and please subscribe, and you will see more of these things come at you. That second receiver. But I want to say a little bit of something about what happened is that we did sign this Anthony Averett. Was drafted by Baltimore in 18, played like 7 games, 18, 19, and 20. And, it reminded me of on the Steelers Touchdown Under with Matty P and Shannon White. When they do their show, Shannon had brought up the idea of Jeremiah Moon being signed also. We have all these different people that are being acquired by the Steelers, and maybe they're just looking for a combination to that safe. Maybe they don't care if they sign some extra people, and they're just they're looking to see, because it's hard for me to imagine that all these signings, they're not just looking for somebody has got to have a bump up in their life. If that makes any sense. Like, their skill level is going to get traction at this point in their life, and this may be the one that they're looking for. I'm not saying anything necessarily about the Everett signing reminded me of us basically snatching from Baltimore when we got Moon. I think when I wanted to do this podcast, I didn't have really a lot to talk about. The only things that was coming up were things I didn't really want to talk about. And I've been busy. My daughter's home now. She's back in Illinois. And so many great things. Oh, and just to keep you up on just how lucky I am. Yesterday, I wanted to do something, but Paul Skeens started for the Pirates. And my bride bought me tickets to the 28th of May. I am going to see my Pirates play against the Tigers in Detroit. Please, if anybody's going there, follow me. We will be up there. I cannot wait to go see a game in Detroit. It'll be our first time. It'll be my bride's first professional baseball game, and it's gonna be a night game. I'm living my best life, man. I'm telling you, boys. I'm telling you. I'm thinking about all these different men that are coming around. Our 6th round draft pick, we got Watts. There is a lot of different things to be excited about, out there. And according to my sources, which are these vices that come into my head, those are my sources. According to my sources, Cory, Trice, and Darrius are looking really good. And even there may be a chance that maybe they even want to keep a little bit of a lid down on how impressed the Steelers are with Cory Trice Jr. He may be really shining. And I know. I had to watch I watched my last year podcast when the rookie minicamp came out. I was seeing where I was a year ago. I've been doing that lately. Maybe I'll put it down there, but it's not very good. But one of the things I was so impressed about was this interview they had with Trice, and I mean, there's just a lot of things to get excited about. Um, all these players and these acquisitions that are just not these big name things. Like, are you excited about Deshawn Elliot being there in the backfield? Like that time when he did that interview, it was the best interview. Like when he first was signed, it was the best one I had seen since Marcus Golden. When he had his last year, when that guy when Elliot goes, that's why. That's why. That's what I'm talking about, man. There's so many things to be excited about. And don't get dragged down about these poophead fans. There's some poop head Steeler fans out there. Man, I don't even want to talk about that bad stuff out there. But, everybody, they're talking. Okay. Any fan can be out there, and they seen last year how slow we were, They may not have understood exactly how freaking slow we were, but we were slow. Even to the, it's obvious our defense in the backfield was slow. And then we end up getting Donte Jackson, and they moan about that deal. Oh, he's not enough. I think, kind of a veteran, and I think he has definitely speed. I think we're going to be seeing a lot more exotic packages. I wish I could pick the brain of Derek Bell, because I would think that there's going to be a lot of sub packages used more often, with these specialized players in certain situations. That's where guys saying things. And then you flip over to the offensive side of things. I already said, but Arthur Smith's got to be just foaming at the mouth. With everything that's going on. And I know this is not everybody wants to say, oh, this is not the guys. These are nobodies. They all want to just crap on everybody. I don't know why. All of a sudden, they think Omar Khan is just so great and smart about stuff. And then all of a sudden, I can't believe they signed this guy. What an idiot. Jeez, I can't believe he's running this organization. Who does this? You should have done. You were supposed to. Whatever, dude. But you go, okay. Like Van Jefferson, Quez Watkins, even that MyCole Pruitt, right? Nobody's. Scotty Miller, bunch of right? I don't think the Steelers are really caring about putting money on signing people. If you work out, you work out. If you are on that combination, we are looking for a combination to a safe. Oh, yeah, there was this guy. We drafted a kid named Roman Wilson. I don't know if you've heard about him. But I think Mike Tomlin looked at the Rams last year and was very impressed. And I think the Rams last year were, even though we beat them, they were in a lot of ways, they had different, we were equals, but we had different missing parts. I don't know. It was a great game to win. It was really a great game. I thought the Rams game was a great, especially being out there. It was a great win. But you never know with all these different people. Calvin Austin, these different Des Bryant, not Des Bryant. You're dumb, dude. I'm sorry. But what's his name? There's the two cats for the practice squad. They have a lot of looks at, And he just, with this Roman Wilson, they can see the Rams that game, and they can see what they did with Puka Natua. And I think they could see sending 600 yards to this Roman Wilson. They could see sending 450 yards to Van Jefferson. Maybe they'll send a few hundred to Quez. Maybe they got some things, they got ideas for Austin. Who knows? I keep talking about I don't know if Austin's going to make it, but I think the Steelers are really setting up. The cream rises to the top, you know? And I'm looking really forward to a lot of things out there. You know, sometimes I got one podcast that on Steelers Touchdown Under, the global one, that you know, I love the idea that Shannon White brought onto it. About it was just like an imaginative type, you know, thing to about the Jeremiah Moon. You know, about maybe he is something a little special. You know, and I like that in podcasts. I don't like when people just repeat and repeat. That's why I ended up doing this thing, is because there was so many. I mean, just it was just the people saying the same things over and over and over. I understand a little bit more now, but when I started daydreaming, right? You know, I started thinking roots and getting in these hostas, and and I started thinking about my team, you know, and I can't help it. But I wonder, like, wouldn't it be cool, like, just imagine the different times. I don't know how men like Arthur Smith or Mike Tomlin, Omar Khan, Andy Weidel, I don't know how these type of men get together and get to know each other better, besides professionally. There must be a way, because it's just, there just must be a way, you know, and I don't know what it is, but sometimes I wonder if they might be, what is that one podcaster talk about? It's moats. There's a word he says for having a beer, whatever. It's funny. But you know, when you're just relaxed and you're just being a bunch of men around there, but you're still half-ass talking about football, you know. I still want Arthur Most to be all relaxed and say, "Hey, Mike, you want me? Can I just like maybe I fuck around with making Mason McCormick a fullback? I got like 8 plays, you know. Maybe I'll just bring him out on AFC North games. That's what I'm talking about, folks. Man, there's some great podcasts out there, and I hope you are enjoying yourself. It has been wonderful, and I'm looking forward to another week of great Steeler news. The things I did not want to talk about was this fucking dumbass hate on Cam Hayward and dumbass hate on Najee. Folks, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all you motherfuckers. AMF. Press like and share.